Hi, did you know that you could live in one of the vacation worlds if you have the Paranormal Stuff Pack for The Sims 4? This is something that I just found out today, so I have rushed to make a video. You can see here I already have a sim living in Selvadorada. I'm going to try it out with Granite Falls and see if we can achieve the same thing. So, anyone who's tried to live in Selvadorada or Granite Falls before have probably noticed that you cannot make one of the vacation rental lots into a residential. But what you can do if you have the Paranormal Stuff Pack is turn it into a haunted house residential. Now, this is not it's not a perfect fix, but there are no cheats involved. We're simply going to turn it into haunted house residential, go back into manage worlds, and now that the lot type has changed, we should be able to create and move a family into that lot. So here we go, haunted house residential, create new household to move in. I haven't tested this with families from the gallery, but I assume it's all fine. There we go, just give our sim a name and some random traits. Perfect. Okay, Mr. Bertrand, let's see how you like living in Granite Falls. Alright, so, alright, let's bulldoze a lot. So it's going to do this again where it says moving with Bertrand. It's going to give you residential worlds as the options. So I'm just going to cancel moving. And then if I go into destination worlds and Granite Falls, just like that, he is living there. So obviously you have the issues that it is a haunted house residential. With my other test, there was no welcome wagon that came to Selvadorada, but potentially, I mean, you could move in right next in the market and the bar, and socialize that way. Or if you prefer to live in seclusion, I mean, you could turn perhaps one of the campgrounds into a haunted house residential, and move into the vacation world that way. But I think it's such a great idea if you are planning on doing perhaps the let me see. It's a great idea if you're planning to do one of the aspirations that require constant trips. So, for example, if you wanted to do the archaeology scholar, or if you were looking to do in the outdoors, the nature aspiration, if you're wanting to do outdoor enthusiast, I mean, you could do so from the comfort of your own home rather than it being a vacation rental. I'm sure there are lots of other workarounds for this, and I'm sure there are cheats and mods that are going to enable you to live in the vacation worlds. But for someone like me who rarely uses cheats and doesn't use mods in their game, I just thought this was such a cool little hack. And again, you know, you can build whatever kind of property you like. It is your house. The mailbox works. Let me show you quickly. If I go back into manage worlds, so if I go back into manage worlds, destination worlds, Selvadorada, I tested this with my sim. I gave her a job. She went, she completed her workday, she came back. She actually spawned back in at the bar rather than outside her house, but she went to work and came back and there were no issues. So I've given her a very, very basic house. As you can see, her house is haunted. But if you go through the various steps to dehaunt your house, then you should be able to have quite a happy little life living in Selvadorada or Granite Falls. Um, yeah, I've been very, oh, hey, Guidry. I've been very pleasantly surprised by this. It's not something that I was aware of. Um, so hopefully you have learned something too. And with Halloween season coming up, I mean, now is the perfect time for your Sims to get themselves a haunted house, either in Selvadorada or Granite Falls. Yeah, enjoy!